Hi everyone, hello, hello, hello. So, I don't know what we're doing, man. I'm tired. My voice is still recovering a little bit from yesterday, cause, I may have overdone it with so many 4 to 5 hour streams back to back to back with reading. But that's okay. Today's gonna be drawing. It'll probably be more quiet. We have music, so that way there's like some noise to fill up the background. For those of you who do not know this person, this is Klukai. She's also known as 416 in Girls Frontline 1. She's the winner of the members vote? Raffle? I don't know what to call it. But basically, music's a bit loud. I'll put it down a little bit, but usually it's balanced out. Basically, members get to vote for somebody and one random person gets chosen. Arson got lucky, so we'll be drawing his wife. I am going to try something new today. I'm trying to slowly shift to more of an illustrator style, so I'm gonna try practicing. It's rigged mod privileges? Yeah, okay. Alright. You guys are just angry because he actually pays for it too. The mob privilege. You can't agree with rigged, Arson? Bruh. You know what? You're right. No more mods allowed after this. Arson, you ruined it. You will never be able to enter again. Where's my mod privilege? I'm sorry, Effie. I buy a membership. It's too late. You said that there were mod privilege. Streamer makes me pay? Holy. Yeah, that's the mod privilege. Let's see. This pen. Let's make it a bigger size. I also have like a different setup. How do you become a member? Let me see. It's the one like benefit, if I'm being honest. I think there's like a button that's like next to the alert button. I was not expecting to ever win. Yeah, you weren't, honestly weren't. I wasn't expecting you to win either, if I'm gonna be honest. You finally got me to draw Klukai. It only took how many years? How many decades? Alright, 1 second. I need to move this up. So that way I don't see myself moving every single time, because that's gonna be trippy. Okay. Also, if I cough or my voice like croaks a little bit or anything, I apologize. Like I said, my throat's still recovering a little bit. I pushed myself a bit too far. You become a member by buying a membership, thank you. If I could kill someone from chat, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna kill all of you. You guys are emergency food source supplies, like, there's no point in killing you guys off right now. If I do that right now, that's just wasted food. Man, not thinking ahead. Strat, welcome in! No, honestly, we just started. We just got started. I started late. I was spending so much time trying to figure out how the fuck, how to actually go ahead and, oh, that's, deal with the entire situation of, what the fuck, how do I do this? Sorry, I'm getting a little distracted here. Okay. We're gonna put this up here. Of how to draw in a gun, because I don't know how to draw guns. Guns are absolutely pains to draw. I learned that. I was like, whatever. Sorry, I'm trying a new setup so you guys can see it much better. Hopefully it works. Let's see. Yeah, I do want a semi-transparent brush. Okay. That'll be good. We're trying new things, and it is scary, but we're gonna try something new. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, I actually don't like guns. So it's very surprising, from everyone's point of view that I drew one. I drew it though. Never again. I don't understand gun. I don't understand position for gun. We did gun. Yeah, ironic. The American doesn't like guns. There we go, Strat, damn right! The only gun I draw is these babies. Then the Johnny Bravo. Bam! Bam! Oh my god. Okay, it's a little bit too thick. Okay. Now I should be warmed up because I was sketching this right before stream. That's why I started stream a bit later than usual. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like seeing guns. So I would prefer not having references. They stress me out a little. And it's cool if you guys have them. Just not for me. I don't care if I made you feel cringe. Since when does that matter to me? I have swords. Like, that's not even lore accurate. That's like legit. I have multiple swords. I've shared them in the server. I know I've shown Arson and Effie as well. Arson, do you remember the name of the sword type I have? I like swords a lot. Let's see. Can I... I'm gonna put this here. There we go. That's what I have. I have an army sword and a dirk. Okay, nope, cancel that. Sorry, I'm trying to like pop it out. That's the easiest way to put it. I don't want to have to get to eraser brush every single time. No, stop that. And I'm sorry, we're gonna just be doing things a little bit differently today. Can I not pop that out? Damn, that sucks. Oh well. Okay. That's gonna be a bit disorienting, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, it's become lately more experimenting. But I don't mind that, just for the fact that, like, I'm improving. And that's something that I'm just happy that I'm doing. I like seeing the progress I've made throughout different streams. You guys ever... maybe as a kid, but the one I fell in love with, the ones that I ended up getting, were ones that I got at Ren fairs. They were actually made by a blacksmith. They're actually sharpened. It makes me super happy. Alright, let's lower this to a 5. And like her, she would have a little bit of a turn. You have one? Honestly, you can thank that for Arson sending me so many references of her actual gunning game. So thank him. He had plenty to send regarding his wife was still mega frustrated, and I was still mega stressed, I'm not gonna lie. There's like 3 or 4 variations of that sketch. Okay. This... Let's go back to that 7. It's gonna be over here more than anything. I'll probably change the color. Should I do it all in one layer? Will I regret it if I do it all in one layer? We'll figure it out. I probably will regret it, but that's okay. You see, you guys think it's mod privileges, but the truth is, if I mess this up, I feel more comfortable because it's a mod. Dude, eggs are super expensive right now. That being said, I'm still making oyakodon tomorrow. No eggs? Eggs are good. Good protein. They're still a bit expensive. I still buy them because honestly, it's a good, easy meal. Curtis, hello! Want to know a great substitute for eggs? Me. I guess technically, I mean, there's a lot of protein in Sinners. You could definitely cut them up and eat them. Welcome in, by the way. When play Rivals, I'll let you know in the server next time, we're doing like an entire Sinner. Currently, I'm doing a lot of comp. It's been a while since I did a Sinner night with Rivals. By the way, hats? Another headache. I didn't think that hats would be such a headache. I haven't drawn any in like quite a while. Man. I am considering doing a Marvel's like stream with Sinners. But yeah, it's been a while. Strat! You don't get it! No! I don't like them fertilized. Never fertilized. The opposite. It's not cannibalism. I'm a demon. You guys are just sinners. You guys don't get to be demons. Look, I gotta correct it here and now. It might not be important to you guys, but it is to me. Sooner or later, someone will draw not suited for work art. And when that happens, I have to make sure it has my taste. I don't care about you guys, it has to be for me. Do you guys think I have like an R18 tag for you guys? No, it's for me. I'll appreciate it. I just will appreciate it a little bit less. I'll be thankful and then I'll be like, I never want to see this shit again. You wish you could draw? Honestly, practice. Keep practicing. It's a lot of practice, but it's worth it. Ultron? I've been hearing mixed reviews. He's gonna be one of those characters that I feel like as people learn how to play him, it'll get better. But it might be a minute. Can I pop this out? Yes, I can. Dude, my work desk right now, Jesus. This is gonna get chaotic fast. Okay, let's see. Okay, we getting there? Let's erase this really quickly before it starts bothering me. Okay. And just to be safe, save. I think people are gonna figure out how to play him, because every character, no matter how shitty they are, somebody figures it out. Oh shit, what the fuck happened here? I wasn't always good at drawing. No one's ever naturally good at drawing. I want you guys to know that. And that's okay. It takes a lot of work. Even myself, I don't think I'm there yet. I think I'm starting to get there. But I think I still have a while to go. There's give and take to being older as you draw. The advantage of starting younger is you absorb things like a sponge. You pick up things fast, you learn things fast, there's less mistakes. Oh, what the fuck? No, don't open that up. So, you can learn new techniques really, really quickly. As far as getting older, you're able to observe better. But you also have a lot of really bad techniques. You have a lot of things that it's hard to let go. Bad habits, that's the word. Keep practicing, no matter what age you're in though. Because honestly, like, you'll get there. That's why I'm pushing myself as well. I'm scared of color. I'm not really good at color theory. I understand it logically. But yeah, I'm gonna keep trying hard. And I know a lot of you will too. Sorry, I'm not an Oshi. I'm sorry to break it to you. You gotta find her elsewhere. She's in another stream. So, it's okay if you do small strokes. Because if you notice, that's sometimes what I do too. And it can give you a clearer line. Learn to cheat. If you do digital art, by the way, take advantage of that. There's an undo. Not only that, one thing again is, if you're in a situation where you're like, well, I have to make it perfect, I'm really stressed, you don't have to show it to anyone. Don't show it. Art can be for just you. Keep working hard so one day you can show what you're proud of. Don't control Z, my beloved. Oh, man. She'll never accept it? Do it, man? Nah. It'll be one of those things where, like, yeah, you might not be happy with your artwork. I don't think a lot of artists are for a long time. Even if you think they're really good. Also, I'm not putting myself down. this entire streaming thing, it's taken off a lot faster than I expected. This is how I keep myself sane. That's the way I have to do it. I don't know. I don't think I'd ever feel big enough to be an Oshi, if I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I saw. Don't worry, I'll be rolling for him. I don't know if I'm gonna roll on stream. I might roll on stream. If I don't get him, I'm gonna officially call you guys bad luck. Oshi's a heavy title? It's not necessarily that. I think there is a certain connotation to Oshi. And what I mean by that is, like, it's not necessarily that it's heavy. A certain person is an Oshi, if that makes sense. And I don't think I'm that person. Can't be heavier than the horns. Horns are pretty light. It's okay, the rest of the body balances it out. I don't know, I think like, so when it comes to Oshis, I think of like idols and stuff. And I'm not that. I'm just here to be a homie. I just want to chill. If I ever do things like songs, it'll be for fun. People call Pippa an Oshi, you qualified. Holy. I don't know, but even then, like, Pippa is pretty big in the VTubing sphere. I know people joke about her and all, but she actually works very, very hard. So I can see Pippa being an Oshi. I work hard too. Yeah, but I'm kind of selfish about it, not gonna lie. Cause like, this entire week, for example, I just ended up streaming because I wanted to stream Arknights nonstop. Administrator, hello! How's it going? It's going pretty well. Becqua, hello, how you doing today? Even then, Chibi's still a very big person. I'm just a little guy, man. I'll be honest, the only reason there's a mascot is because I wanted to make something cute. That gets things- there's a lot of VTubers that get things thrown at them. The trutisms, the friends we made along the way? Oh man. And I hope no one takes this as me putting myself down. I'm just like, that's honestly how I feel. Yo, really? Good job! Hey, where's our rig from Sourcemaker? Oh, are you talking about the, like, for the Russian Badger? Is he that mad scientist guy? Okay, that's Uwu Labs. Okay, my bad, my bad. Yeah, I just thought it was somebody else, that's all. You being into lollies for some reason isn't surprising. Yeah, I'm not shocked. It's entertainment, yeah, it's Charles Entertainment Cheese. Sleep well, Spirit. The Chonky. I don't think I can say his name on here. Like cursed. I have a cursed thing planned. Whether or not I do it depends on how tired I am. Right now that's mega tired. I could not sleep well. I had like a weird ass nightmare, man. I like the first time in like months I had a nightmare and I was like, what the fuck was like, what? And all I wanted to do was make churros. What was it about? I was in Colombia with a friend. By the way, I have no Colombian friends, so I was in Colombia. With a girl that I don't know. And like, we're getting the ingredients to make the churros I had in Spain, the like chocolate dipped ones that had the like, not the cream filling, but the filling topped with the strawberries. So I was like, oh sweet, oh man, I can like, let's go ahead and get ready for that. And for some reason, the shop started getting attacked because their enemies were like coming in and they were about to like bomb the entire area. So like, the dream just became me and this girl trying to escape. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I don't know, Punchy, okay? I don't know. I just wanted to make my churros, man. Too much Arknight support, but maybe. But I woke up and I was like, how hard would it be to make those churros? Because they're seeping into my dreams. They're causing chaos in there. 4 consecutive Arknight streams does to a motherfucker. And then immediately going into just researching about guns for this artwork. Which, by the way, I was like, oh, that'll be easy. Usually, I draw the sketches for these the day before. And I'm just like, yeah, whatever. That was so hard to do last night. When I say that, like, for a good half hour, I just sat in my chair after the stream. Holy shit. No, I am not. Quite the opposite, Besh. No more Arknight streams! Damn, I'm gonna have more nightmares then. They're not going anywhere. Nah, I don't like doing sketches. That's when I feel like there's too many expectations. It gets really stressful for me. So I've decided not to. I'll go over the sketches, but I just think it's too much. Is GF2 a good game? Girls Frontline 2? I don't know. No, I'm not gonna pass on Thorn's Altar. I'm definitely gonna roll for them. I know Arson plays it. I know it has some critiques. Is she like turn-based? Okay. Yeah, I haven't played it. I'm probably gonna start playing it soon, just because Florence is coming in. And that's my girl. But whether or not I keep up with it after I get her, I have no idea. The only gacha I can consistently play is Arknights. I think I have a 1 limit for the amount of gachas I can play at one time. Epic 777? Wintering, welcome in! Nah, you see, like, I can do Arknights. Arknights is easy. Cause Arknights, like, first of all, I've trauma bonded with Arknights even if it wasn't on purpose. So that I can easily do. Now that makes it look a little off. Yeah, exactly. Arknights is easy. If anything, okay, so this might be crazy to say, because, like, the schedule as is insane. Every now and then, I'm like, man, there's nothing to do. We just gotta wait. And I just farming, and I'm like, man, I wish there was more to do. And that's when I do the bulk of the dungeon crawler. Because I do really enjoy that one. The integrated strategies. Okay, here's the thing. Before IS, I at least had story to catch up on. You see, it was worse before Punching. You came in after the autos. There was a while where you had to, like, go ahead and every single time a run finish, start the next one. Oh god, yes. Oh geez, remember that. And this includes for the weeklies to farm. Clicking one by one. And like every now and then checking in case you don't have a stable clear. Oh. Is it insomnia? Maybe both? Well, welcome in, Ben. Yeah, Arknights has had some good quality of life updates. Mostly making sure that people don't go insane. Okay, this right here. Yeah, sanity for the stamina was not ironic, was it? Auto stages were pretty recent. Oh, trust me, I'm well aware. This is the first, I think, first vacation that I could use them on. Oh, no auto at all. That, I don't think I remember that one. That must have been implemented more than 3 years ago. Yeah, and that's like, even now, sometimes I'm like, ugh, I don't have any time. Let me just go ahead and quickly dump this somewhere. Here we go. Just do these, get some chips, and then I don't have to worry about the day. Done my dailies. Bam. Yeah, I know. I'm super excited for that one. Getting there. I don't really care for either, if I'm gonna be honest. Woowa, I will probably play before Grey Raven. PGR, I don't like the art style. Woowa at least has characters I want to actually visually enjoy. Maybe one day that'll change, but at least right now, that's the situation I'm in. I think the bodies are too elongated for me to like. No, like, I'm being legit. I'm actually a bit of a snob when it comes to graphics. And by a bit of a snob, I'm a giant snob. I'll admit it. Like, if the art is not good, I'm not gonna play it. So, for me, I haven't seen any art that attracts me to Grey Raven, so I'm not interested. Zenless, I enjoyed Zenless character design. I still don't play it very often, but I do enjoy their character design. It's why I have an account with them. No room for mutton chops if I do it like that. Instead, I'm gonna give it like a little bit of extra. Like that. I'm brutal? Yeah. Throw $500 to play PGR? You guys really overestimate how stubborn I am. Just give her the 500? Oh my god. Once again, the only exchange that I have agreed with is you guys literally having to better your lives and completely change yourselves for the better for me to play a game that costs like $3 for one stream. Pizza, you've been done. You don't have to worry about anything. No, he does not. He does not owe money. Okay, so for those of you unaware, because this happened really early on, Pizza, like, got it in his head Like, no one told him to do this. He got it in his head that every single time someone donates $10, he'll, like, match $1 of it. Why? I don't know. No idea why. But, like, to this day, he does it. He doesn't have to. I tell him he doesn't have to. He shouldn't. Sometimes he's struggling to buy food. I would prefer him buying food. What's up, Strat? No, he does not have to keep giving money. No one has to give money. If anyone chooses to do so, that's on their own accord. They got soup kitchens? Wild. Holy. Oh my god. 10% for every super. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. You get taxed from your supers? What do you mean by that? Because, like, I know I get taxed on them. But, like, they tax you guys? Oh, I guess, like, technically there is a tax if I were to buy it. Isn't, like, US tax 8.7 or something like that? I think, like, every country does that. That's the one thing I love when I'm in Mexico. Like, I go to the grocery store and I don't have to worry about taxes. It's like, yeah, this is what it costs. I don't have to add anything on. Yeah, so YouTube takes like 30% for supers in my belief. I don't remember. Now, the one that I think is stupid, if you guys do pay through mobile, Apple and I think Android too takes a cut. Takes like a big chunk. Something ridiculous, like 50% if I remember correctly. It's crazy. So if you guys decide, like, not even to me, like, I don't care about me, whatever. But if you guys decide to donate to other streamers and everything, I don't recommend doing it through mobile, because I know you guys are, like, trying to support them. And, like, it's shitty. I think it's super stupid. It's really dumb. Okay. But yeah, I don't know why they do that. I think that's really shitty. Because I know especially a lot of you like to support small creators. It's like, man, you guys are like legit taking money for no reason. And it's like this giant corporation just because they're using your technology. That's stupid. But what can you do? If I remember correctly, her hat actually has like a little slit. What do you mean you have what? So a good way to know, if it ends in 99, Apple or Android is taking a cut. If it ends in 0, you're good. Yeah. So it's a crazy amount like that. I'm like, I'll be honest. For me, I don't care, but it's more for you guys. There's like, the way hats work, there's gonna be like a line right around here. just because of the way that it's structurally made. No, like that's not even it's not a graphic thing, it's a structural thing. I'm very hesitant to open a throne, because, I don't know. For me, it's like, I don't want people to feel obligated or see things or anything like that and be like, yeah, she wants it. I'm like, bro, like, if you guys want it, that's fine. Can't really stop you, but at the same time, like, no one's obligated to. Yeah, I'm never doing PayPal. Fuck that. That's how I dox myself. Nah, you guys don't have to donate. Do whatever you want with your money. Buy yourself some nice things. Enjoy your life. You can get doxxed via PayPal? Yeah, you absolutely can get doxxed via PayPal. PayPal makes it hard for you not to get doxxed. Yeah, PayPal uses real info. It's why I haven't opened commissions. I'm hoping one day I can get accepted by VGen. Technically, I haven't even applied, but VGen is the only thing I know so far that will not dox you unless you have PayPal attached to you, because no matter what, PayPal works so hard to dox you. There's a reason why commissions aren't open. The only way you can get around it is by getting an LLC in a state that allows anonymous LLCs. Because otherwise, you can just look up the information of who owns the LLC online. But that's a headache, and it costs a couple of grand. Yeah, PayPal does take a cut as well. I think Zelle would be the only thing that wouldn't take a cut. That's what I use for friends. Whenever a friend asks me for an artwork, I actually have commissions open for people who know me in real life. And they just send the money through that. Yeah, it's a lot of work just to make sure you can have your information private. And even then, it's not fully private. Your digital footprint's still there, but it's safer, at least. And some people don't care. I'll be honest. I like my privacy. If I wanted to be out in the open about who I was, I'd be an IRL streamer. Comes with the contract, exactly. I haven't played Devil May Cry. Gonzo! Welcome in! How you doing, man? I can pay commission with 10, 20 McDonald's gift card codes. So, the only reason I wouldn't accept that pizza is because I'm a bougie bitch. And I wouldn't want McDonald's. I would end up wanting the Brazilian steakhouse. We can use prepaid debit cards for commission money? Bro, I feel like this is a scam waiting to happen. How many doubloons for commission? Bougie fish mentioned, man. Look, man, I know my taste. Look, taking me to good places to eat was Sin Mom's biggest mistake. I'll gift you a rival skin for half body commission. That's not how this works. We're not bartering. It would be a set price. Is it Red Lobster? Red Lobster isn't very good. It's okay, but like, I understand why they nearly went out of business. Look, man, if somebody wants a commission so bad that they're willing to basically do like an India scam where it's like, please go to your supermarket and buy X amount of gift cards. It's one of those situations where like, bruh, you're doing this much. We're not negotiating the price. I think Maine people wouldn't be angry if saying Red Lobster isn't good. They'd be like mad at me if I said like all the dishes from Maine are shit, but they're not. There is good seafood is amazing. But at the same time, like, that's not it, man. If I'm gonna go get surf and turf or anything like that, I want a better place to get it. They do have good biscuits, but they have cheese in them. So I can't even enjoy them. I'd rather get the dough and just make it without cheese. Yeah, exactly, Pizza. Proof right there. Maine people aren't defending Red Lobster. No, I like dairy. I just don't like cheese. Especially if I'm like going out to get good food, cheese covers up the taste of most things. What's wrong with the loaf of milk? Oh god, it's all like just rotted and stuck together. Oh. I guess that actually is cheese, never mind. You say ill, but like honestly, that's cheese. It spoils and like gets, yeah. Bro, if you think Red Lobster is good, your palate is shit. That's on you, Sarah. Like, if you're talking about it just for, like, whatever meal, okay, sure, but there's so many better options there. Dude, I actually prefer shrimp over lobster. Lobster is okay, but I prefer shrimp. Red Lobster's Cheddar Bay Biscuit is for Ratch Thoughts. He gets it. Oh my god, I'm glad somebody gets it. That's where you take your hooker, or somebody who's about to get accepted into the military, which is like what the government's gonna see you as practically. So you know what? The comment stands. That's where you go to get the paper signed. Yeah, exactly. Bro, I mean, that's up to you. Oh, you're gonna go eat food? Enjoy your meal. I'm not an Oshi, I'm just a little guy. That's up to you. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. As somebody who works with members of the military quite often, that's up to you. I've never had clam chowder, but it's never sounded appetizing to me. I don't live anywhere that, like, would make it fresh either, so... Oh, is it small? Oh, yeah, okay, so I never edited. Here. Klukai! There we go. Now it's big. Ba-ba-da-ba-bam. Bam-bam-bam. I have more faith in Nintendo than a Red Lobster. Damn. That's fucked up, Punchy. Yeah, exactly, Arson! This is exactly what I mean! Red Lobster's where you take hookers, and when people get enlisted. Yeah, exactly. For me to have more faith in Nintendo over having faith in Red Lobster, that just tells you how I feel about it. Yeah, it's 80, and technically it doesn't matter because it's not downloaded there. For the Switch 2, having a physical copy doesn't mean that, like, you get the actual copy. You have to be online to download the copy. There's a lot of issues with Switch 2. But it's still sold out, so you know what? That's up to people if they think that it's valuable enough. I mean, if they have that Joe, that's fine, but... I don't know. At some point, is it worth it? Well, technically you don't own any games, so like... It's stupid. I think it's really dumb. I think Nintendo might come to regret it. Because Nintendo had the advantage of honestly having a lot of goodwill compared to Xbox and PlayStation, and I think they've been throwing that a lot recently. Yeah, they're gonna have a lot of issues, but I mean, that's on them. If that's the path they're choosing, that's on them. Okay, I'm not hating it so far. Good line art, okay. At the same time though, Nintendo loves going to court. Get my boy Mario out of there, honestly. Pokemon's been seeing a decline in many years. The trading card game is literally like the only thing I've heard positive things about, and even then a lot of people are pissed off with how they've been handling scalpers. The games themselves, a lot of people haven't been happy with for years, and I don't know if it's just people complaining to complain, but we'll see. My belief is there's only so much goodwill. Zelda! It's okay. I'll be honest, I don't think Zelda will save them. I think there's better games than Zelda out there that Nintendo has. They just don't care for them. I don't know if people are getting tired of Zelda. It wasn't a good game, but that's all I can say. Oh yeah, they're is it an exclusive? Damn. Man, it's sad. Especially because, like, years ago, Nintendo had so many loyal fans. So much so that, like, they could do no wrong. And then all the lawsuits started coming and all the issues, man. It's multiplayer focused? What do you mean by that? Like an MMO or PvP? No, they haven't cared for a while. It's become all about profits. It's why I mostly only buy indie games nowadays. I can't rely on studios to actually, like, have good work. Because, quite frankly, half the time, They're kind of nipped in the bud. If they start implementing something new or creative or dangerous, people get upset. Vulpus, welcome in! How is Suzu Mama doing? PvP? Okay, I see. Okay. Yeah. I think indies is the, like, way of the future. I'd rather support indies than, like, rely on studios and expect studios to do the right thing. The only downside of indies is a lot of them don't get the love they deserve. I will say, I am kind of curious to make my own game. Whether or not I will, I don't know, but I think it'd be a lot of fun. Probably never, because this is a big maybe. Super Sin Brothers? Oh my god. By the way, all the little details she has, holy shit. Night Rain? Which is Night Rain? Wrong type of plumber? We're going through the wrong types of pipes? Oh, actually... Yeah, I think a lot of people have, but it doesn't matter because a lot of people still support them. Let me check something out. Okay, it's like a little... I see. Damn, Punchy. Imagine being this behind on the curb. And you call yourself a fan. Oh, wow, cool! How you doing today, man? Okay, I see. So that's a little bit lower. that part connects like that. Sorry, I'm trying to understand the, like, way this is built. Okay. And then from there... Okay. We're gonna go with that, because I think that's how it goes. Maybe, possibly. Thank you, Cole. Yes, this was the members win. Oh my god, Punchy. He's gotta pay his debt first? Holy shit. Man, his debt has been forgiven. There is no debt, and no future debt. You must pay before you ask stuff? Holy shit. Damn, you can play with him if you buy an Xbox. Would you actually buy an Xbox to be gifted it from somebody who's struggling to, like, make sure they buy food? I don't think they can move in as roommates. I think there would be a lot of, like, government issue with that. What does that mean? You guys are from different countries. You would have to get one of you would have to get a visa for the other one. What did you think I meant? Thought it was a German joke? It can be if you want to make it one. You have to have a green card. I'm sorry to break it to you this way. Residency or citizenship preferred? Why does it always become... I do love the fact that, like, every single time someone new comes in, it ends up being, like, a Punchy pizza ship. Punchy, you couldn't handle a Rauda. Or someone else, damn. Anybody else, please? You guys need to start flirting in chat, then. This is what happens. You don't have a chance, though! You can brag about touching grass every day? You share roots? Yeah, so does a big chunk of the population, man. That means nothing. Holy shit, man. Man's destined to be alone. He's begging for it. Remember, guys, your Oshi probably doesn't know who you are. Sorry to break it to you this way, but it's time to wake up, soldier. They're, Hololive streamers. She's top 2, it's okay. Man. Ship Arson with someone? Arson shipped with Klukai already. Look, man, instead of trying to date random VTubers on the internet, how about you guys do the impossible and talk to girls around you? There are women in your city. I can assure you of them. And I can assure you that some of them are single. Go out there. Good luck. Women aren't real? Damn. That tells me more about you than anything. You don't need to know how to swim to be able to fish. They're women! Okay, but Pizza, like... That's just you, okay? Yeah, but you're expecting a VTuber to, like, pay attention to you. So, are you much better? I will call all of you out. Your girlfriend? Man, he's talking to his hand. You see, instantly comes back. You're not married. Your work isn't a relationship. Be safe, Opus. Punchy isn't abusive? He's just a cheater. He's an adulterer. He can't decide between his left and his right. Don't say that! I mean, which one do you prefer then? Having a hand harem is better than nothing? I mean, I guess there are worse things out there. Worse fates. Damn. Damn, pizza. The other one? Don't go to jail for her! She's not worth it! That's the problem here? Holy shit. Oh, Peaks, it's getting worse. Welcome back, Vulpus! Oh my god. Okay. Man, there's just so many details. How is the next up attached? Is it just magically attached? Oh, it has like a piece on the other shoulder. Does it have it on this shoulder? No. Okay, it's all on one shoulder. That must be very uncomfortable, but okay. It's mostly on one shoulder. It's not on her neck. If you look at it, she has like the cord, and it goes over her shoulder on one side, and then underneath her chest. Oh man, you're not wrong. Okay. So, the other titty. Where would that be? So, right here. That actually would be a little bit off. Let's correct that. Oh, I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, I have all the references for her in the round. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on with the lotion? Who's getting ditty in here? Oh, Tama, no! Bro, leave your sister out of this. Look, man. I don't think there is a 6-year-old worth it. There is no minor worth it. Oh my god. What the fuck? Anchovies pizza is actually a thing. Okay. This part of the hat's actually gonna Now my worst nightmare. Doing this gun. Holy shit. In the nicest way possible, Tama. That fucking sucks. Holy shit. I couldn't imagine, like, I know some people thrive at it, but being a teen parent must suck. And I hope he was one of the ones that thrived at it. But I just couldn't imagine myself giving up all my freedom. But then again, I can't imagine myself being a parent. Any of that. I'm glad he was good at it. That's really good. That makes me happy. Aw, that stinks. Yeah, one of my cousins, she's actually like a year older than me. I remember that, like, when I was a teenager, she was having her first kid, and like the year after she had her second one, and I was like, fuck. And she had just been accepted into high school, and for those of you who don't know the process of getting into high school in Mexico, it's not an everyone goes. It's a very hard selection. And I just felt so bad for her. Yeah, high school is closer to a college situation for Mexico. You have 4 grandpas? What do you mean you have 4 grandpas? Oh, okay, I see. Holy. I was like, what do you mean? There's like only 2 genetic possibilities, and like, you either have 2 or 1. Look, man, Grandma was out there living her best life. Saying Grandma was for the streets is wild. Holy. She's still in contact with him? Good for her. You know what? Let her and her little poly relationship be happy. She never left the 70s, and that's okay. Forever young, seriously. She's having a good life. Yeah, as long as they're good terms. She can still kick your ass in a fair fight. Dude, I get that. The amount of times I was chased because I would dodge the chancla. And then, like, it's worse if you dodge it. You're like, oh, fuck. Then it becomes a huge dilemma. No, you see, I had the chancla, and when I dodged it, I had the metal part of the belt. I would take hand in a heartbeat. You this one Reddit girl you dated? She was for the truck stops? Oh no, lot lizard territory? Dude, you guys know what a lot lizard is? I know, like, Gonzo probably knows. Is it like a pimp? Opposite end. Uh-oh. Brushing teeth. Rocco. Man. Lot Lizard stories are funny. Horrifying, but funny. Okay, how does this part work? Where's my references? Bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-ba-ba. Okay, so this entire end is like kind of connected. Okay, I think it's just in shadow? You were in. Oh man, bro. I'll be honest. Like, I feel like everybody's high school relationships sucked. I hear nothing good ever. But then again, what do you expect from a bunch of people that are like learning to be good adults? Is having a high school relationship a must? Not necessarily. Not everyone was in a high school relationship. But what I'm saying, like, every single time someone, like, dude, high school relationships are headaches. Very few of them work out. And even then, it's not always a good thing that they do. What do you mean you were the third wheel in one? Like, your friends got together? Oh God, no, that girl was a victim. Damn. I hope her life is better now. Pizza in the nicest way possible. Not even nicest way. I would be more surprised if you having friends than Punchy. Oh, that's awkward. That's good. It's very rare to hear those, Strat. I'm glad that's the case. I very, very rarely hear about those. And very rarely of them being good. Why do you feel offended? You're putting me on his level? Damn. Damn. Yeah. That's a good way to put it, Vulpus. May their love be an everlasting one. Okay, I might cheat a little bit and like... No, I was doing good. Okay. Can you get some reasoning? No. It just feels that way. You can't reason emotions. Okay, yeah, but that's still a victim. Look, do I think you dodged a bullet? Yes, 100% you dodged a bullet. That being said, that is still a kid that was being used after being hooked on drugs. Like, I feel bad for her. Do I think you should have stayed? No, but I do feel bad for her. That's how I see it, at least. Are you responsible for making sure that she's, like, clear from that? Absolutely not. Yep, that's a good way to put it. But I think the problem with high school is, like, bro, a lot of kids are just figuring themselves out. And now you're asking them to figure out a relationship too. That's the difficult part. Good, I'm glad you are. I think there's a few people from high school I still talk to. There's still some people who reach out to me that I'm like, you don't have to reach out to me, it's okay. Everyone I talked to today, I think I met during my college years. No, some people I met before that, never mind. Yeah, immediately thinking about it. Yeah, there's definitely people that I met before that. So, my high school was pretty new. Should I share this? It was very, very new. And like, before I entered it, immediately somebody got caught fucking in the forest and the entire school district had access to the video. And it's like, bro, no. That poor girl. Like, was it stupid? Yes. But man, that poor girl. I hope she's better off today. You didn't have a normal high school experience? What do you mean? Oh my god, Arson, what the fuck? Well, I guess you also dodged a bullet. Man. All this is proving is if you guys are in high school, don't date. It's not worth it. And if you're one of those demented people, definitely don't date. Man. Oh god. Yeah, I don't understand when, like, bullies reach out. None of us should date, holy shit. Shit! I know one of my friends had a similar situation happen to them, Gonzo. I hope you are doing better now. I hope you have a good support system and a lot of people in your life who help and support you. Oh, absolutely. As time goes by, definitely time cures most wounds. I won't say all wounds, but most wounds. You see, this is why I think you have no friends, Pizza. Cole, welcome in! Okay, so this entire thing... like right here. She has no eyes. Don't say you're rigging it! You're not, you didn't rig it! They're gonna believe you! Bro, if Effie had won, I wouldn't be able to stream it on YouTube. It'd be some, like, giant titty, giant dick Fuda. Either that or one of his characters who just walks around naked. You're telling me he wouldn't want Fuda Ushi? Punchy, you're no better. You wanted Emma. Oh god. This is why I hope Emma never wins. Look, if Maud had privileges, I would go have my alt get added to this account, make it a mod, and then I would just rig it every single week. We're not doing Pictaro. Bye, Thomas. Sleep well. This is not right. The angle's not correct, and it's pissing me the fuck off. Okay. Are we really gonna do this? No, no, no. I should. This is a dangerous. Wait, can you not? Can you stop? Please, please stop. There we go. Should I? Do I? The real reason Arson wants you to donate is so that way he can stop working. He believes if I succeed, he'll get paid. Little does he know he's doing this for free. Am I just imagining things? No, okay, I'm not imagining things. Okay, sweet. Just in case I regret this, I'm gonna duplicate. Okay, first things first. Make it a little thicker, but okay, this will work. It is not the right angle. I don't think it is. We'll find out. Let me see. One way to test it. Okay, it might be. Sweet. I just gotta trust the process. Wait, Gonzo! Why would you just randomly— I did things in my 30s. Or my 20s. What did you do? Are you allowed to share? I can ride her coattails? Oh my god, and here I thought my friends were supporting me. Apparently they just want me to become successful so they don't have to work anymore. This is how I find out in stream, in front of everybody. I don't know who the hell Trevor Phillips is. Who's Trevor Phillips? Okay, let me Google this. Who the hell is Trevor Phillips? Trevor Phillips. Oh, from GTA. Yeah, I haven't played a GTA game, guys. This is how you find out. I don't know. I don't think GTA is for me. Good? What's wrong with GTA? I thought people liked GTA. Okay, that's all set now. Just continue to be good parent, I guess. Online is a money pit? I see. Yeah, I don't think I'd enjoy it either. Man, this is gonna be a while. Okay, really quickly, let's go in with a lighter brush. Oh, how unclean this part is. Oh, I see what's going on. Okay. Let's remove this part right here. There we go. Gotta whiten that up. Huh. Yeah, unfortunately I hear that a lot about bikes. Which is a shame, because, like, since I can't really drive cars without it being a danger to myself, I was considering motorcycles. It's not gonna let me do it. But man, I just want to be left alone. Oh, okay. Yo, you own a 1979 Harley? That's so cool! Man, Gonzo, you gotta stop being, like, so cool all the time. What the fuck, man? Welcome back, End. Dude, I don't give a shit if he's showing his age. He's cool. I will never understand the entire thing of, like, something old hit bad. Nah, man. Some retro things are pretty cool. And yeah, 32 honestly is not old at all. That's amazing that you're able to own something like that at 32. Good job, man. Yeah, exactly. Punchy got it right. You only have a 5-year gap? Then why are you calling him an old-timer? The bike taste? That's a great bike! Bro. You're trying to like mock him for something that's unironically cool. Go back to cleaning some of these up. Yeah, there's a difference between old school and old timer. Very different connotations. Now let's hide this. And we should be able to do that. Dude, that's amazing. Any recommendations for somebody who's like just starting to look into bikes? And I mean big, just starting. And in a big budget. Not a big budget, like, very budget based. Yeah, Harleys get very expensive. Bye, Nathan! Thank you for joining! I don't know how well a CC would do where I'm located. But I honestly know very little, so I might be wrong. Okay. I see. Oh, that might be good, especially when I'm learning. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm still considering it, but I think it might be good, since that way, like, I won't have to worry about the ankle issue of being at that angle. Plus, it's much cheaper than having to worry about buying a new car or anything like that. Okay. I think I misunderstood what SCC was then. Oh, sweet. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. I might have to change the color. But I think it's gonna work out. Not perfect distance, but honestly, who cares? Not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Oh, sweet, okay. I have no idea. Gonzo's the cool one here. He can tell us the answer. Okay, this is what I was worried about the most. It's actually working out. Yeah, they seem to be. But at the same time, cheaper than a car, so... Alright, don't forget to stretch, guys! We're 2 hours in. Man, doing this gun is gonna take forever. Arson, you better appreciate this. This is how you know that Arson, like, it was not rigged, because I would never pick Klukai on my own. I would never willingly draw a gun. He's been begging me to draw her for years, by the way. Okay, but like, here's the thing. I had to put her in a cool pose. It wasn't about the gun, it was about the pose. And honestly, like, I was never gonna draw her, period. Oh, I know he's thankful. That's not it. It's not that I don't think he's thankful. I know he is. So much so, like, even telling me, like, hey, you pushed yourself a lot this week. If you don't want to do it at all, you don't have to. You can cancel the stream. You can just skip May. Jesse, hello, how you doing? It's been a minute, how you been? Good. It's okay. The more I work on this, the better it'll be. The better it'll be, the closer I am to reaching my goals. It's not always easy, and that's okay. Okay. Oh, I'm free. I'm freed from, I don't even know what the thing's called, but I'm free from it. Oh my god. I can breathe. Holy shit. Shut the fuck up, Punchy! No one asked! God damn it. Pick a 10 round? Oh my god. Give me a second. I need a minute. I need a minute. There's so much gun left. I think that's the hardest part though, or the most detailed one. Let me see. Oh shit, this section has it too. Fuck. Oh god. Draw a second gun? God, no. Holy shit, no. Also, welcome in, but fuck no. Does there have to be one on the side? God damn it. Alright, let's get this done. You know what? I can like literally see my bangs just all messed up. Cause legit got stressed thinking that. Oh, fuck. Okay. The grind never stops. Ah. Fuck. Okay. Skip back. But like her flashlight is there one on the bottom as well? Oh, there is. Dude, like, oh my god, there's 4 of them total? Damn. There's people out there who draw guns for a living, by the way. I want you guys to remember that. They chose this life. We're getting through this. Some way or another. I'm like trying to match them, but at the same time, quite frankly, I don't give enough. Shut it, doesn't even matter. We're just gonna try to go equidistant. I may regret this. Oh shit. I don't want to be a gun artist. I don't even like guns. Guns, you say? No, gun zone! What about armor? Armor's fine. I'm not huge on drawing it, though. Hi, Ronaldo. How you doing today? Can I, though? Okay, so the only reason I can draw this is because of perspective grids. That's the only reason. Here's the truth. You can draw anything made out of simple shapes if you figure out how to put it on a perspective grid. You want to brag about drawing booba. I want you to know that that's now permanently attached to your digital footprint. Mine is pretty good. Thank you for asking. But I hope your day gets better. I'm sorry, I misread that as your day was good. Well, welcome in. Feel free to enjoy your stay. Okay, if you want to be about achievements, you should be talking about hands. I mean, if that's what you're into, Punchy. Okay, 3 might be best for this area. No, that's getting too tight. I need to go back to 5. Thank you, that's very kind. What do I mean by what? By perspective? Speak, so what the hell are you going on about? I'm trusting the process, because, like, it was bad in the beginning, but once I added the railing for the top part, it looked good. Okay, so, guns are simple shapes. Let me see if I can find it. What layer was it? 1 second. I'm like checking over here because there's so many layers that like I will never find it here. It is layer 23 and it is in the next one. For some reason, clipped. Before I got to the current sketch, this is what the gun looked like. Let's see, wait. Is it appearing? Oh, okay, here we go. This is what the gun looked like before I am at the spot now. Obviously, it's been moved forward a little bit, so let's just move this here. The gun is just basic shapes when you get down to it. Sleep well! That's something a lot of people forget. To get to here, you do this. And yeah, it's intimidating, but like, that's the steps. It's very basic shapes. It's cylinders and squares, a few trapezoids and triangles. Yeah. And then from there, you jump over here. And now I'm jumping even further, because like adding those railings and everything. And if I get what I want, by the end of it, those details aren't going to be even noticeable. Why is it following that angle? Okay, first things first, close this. Let's turn you off. Delete all these. No, it's something about the internal mechanisms. The reason why you can see some of the internal spots, that's this one, is not because it's important, but it's because something that's reflected throughout the entire thing. This cylinder, if you notice, it nearly matches up here. It goes slightly higher in here in this internal mechanism, but it goes all the way to the end of the barrel. And it goes into the, I don't even know, like shoulder rest, whatever it's called. I don't know gun parts. The only part that I don't really exemplify more is this part. This is made of multiple cylinders and you can see how it changes. But the overall shape is like a cone that's cut off. But it's not about the internal mechanism. Because quite frankly, that doesn't matter. You're not going to see that. You can learn about that because it is good studying, especially if you decide to draw guns often. But quite frankly, it doesn't matter. How big is the canvas? Including the spots that like you don't really see, like the outline, it is a 4,200 by 2,900 canvas, roughly. It has a 300 DPI. I don't do below 300 DPI. Because here's the thing, you can always make things smaller, but you cannot make things bigger. Oh yeah, I like big canvases. Because I mean, right now, I'm still using a 5-pixel brush. It's a small brush. If you requested a transparent rifle, I would disqualify it. not vetoed anybody's yet, and he would have been the first. Okay. To be exact, it's 4,212 times 2,993. It is that size because as time goes on, I adjust the canvas. Oh, this part's the big one. Okay, so let's delete this. So it's a big chunk. Well, let's see how I color it first. You might not end up liking it by the time it's done. Here's the truth, Punchy. I start off with the 4,000 by 4,000 when I'm on my iPad. And then from there, I change it. Yeah, it's just something I started doing. There's no reason to it. It was just to get big. The entire purpose was to have more pixels than the canvas requires so I can get clean lines. You cannot get clean lines if you have less pixels than what your screen size is. It'll look like how I'm drawing right now, where you can kind of see the edges. Which is fine when I'm super zoomed in, but like, you don't want that when you're zoomed out. That's the only reason why I draw on large canvases. I made the mistake once of not doing that and regretted it because it was an amazing artwork, and then I zoomed out and I was like, fuck. It's fine. It was a rookie mistake. And like at the time I really liked it, but like looking back now, it wasn't a good artwork. For God, no. I can't. Okay. I have the patience for dogs. I do not have the patience for children. It's why I train dogs. No, that's a pretty good size. No, I wouldn't accept that job. I mean, maybe if it's just like, if it was college students or things like that, yes, but at the same time, I'm not qualified to do that, to be honest. There are better artists that can take that position. You want someone who has more fundamentals than I do. Because I'm still on my art journey. So I don't think they would benefit from it. And at the end of the day, that's something you want as a university. No, the problem is not talking. The problem is as you are, okay, so being a teacher is not just about giving tips. It's being able to correct. And if you are not fundamentally skilled more, or if you don't know what you're talking about, like, I'm pretty good at perspective, but color, I'm not good at. If anyone approaches me with color, I can tell them some things, but at the end of the day, they're gonna get even better advice and grow better as an artist if they ask an artist who is much further along than they are. They're not gonna get that from me. And I accept that, and I'm okay with that. And that's why I don't think it would be a good idea for me to become their art teacher. Like, I can help out people on the server, because I think a lot of them are in their beginning. Being a teacher can be a pain. That's why I would never be a teacher for elementary or high school or middle school. One guy, welcome in! I mean, I kind of already teach. I'm a dog trainer. That's as far as I can go, though. Talos, welcome in! Dude, right now I'm hating them too. Thank God for perspective grids. Because, oh my god. Holy shit. Okay. We're a little bit closer to being free from that. Oh my god. That was a headache. Oh, there's so much left, but that was the biggest thing. I mean, any dog is trainable. That's not the problem. I don't do online training though, and I only do service dog training at this point. Very rarely do I accept private clients. Yeah, I think I'm done with the hardest part. Service, like actual meat? Service dogs are working dogs. They are basically a medical device. I do everything in person, so even when I do commercial dog training, which is just regular dogs. The new skins? Yes, I have. I don't think I'm a fan of any of them. I think they're okay. Wait, there was one that was in the, like, mini... What's it called? Battle Pass. That looked interesting, but I can't remember which one it was. Or if it was just something else in there. The Iron Fist one? Yeah, but that's an entire year away. Scum, welcome in! Yes, we are. You have no idea. Okay. Now you guys are understanding why, like, I delayed stream because I was sketching gun. It's paid per session. Usually the session's an hour long. If it is done through the non-profit I work at, they don't have to worry about it. I get paid later down the road. Say, welcome in! Okay, over here so I can see the end of the barrel. I hope you're having a good day. Okay, let's see. Slowly but surely we're getting there. Oh, I'm glad, because that's what we're doing today. Yeah. That's what a lot of commercial dog trainers do. Paying in the beginning is always the best option. Although lately I've been hearing a lot of people getting scammed, so you know what? Maybe that's changed. It's weird how there's like a triangular design at the tip of the gun. More like a diamond shape. Yeah, something that's been happening a lot recently is where dog trainers get paid and then they don't show up. And it sucks because it affects other dog trainers like myself that actually do their job. And like, sooner or later someone's gonna take it to court, whatever. Hey! It's not June 1st for me yet though, but that's amazing. This is why we're doing the May artwork, because it's so late. I wanted to finish the artwork by today, and I'm just starting it today. Yeah, June's already around the corner. It's crazy. Oh, yes I did! I posted them in the art channel. One second, let me pull that up. They are Turner acrylic gouache and Turner design gouache. So, here, let me zoom out really quickly. Either this one, that's the one that I've used, that's acrylic based, more like closer to acrylic. Or this one, and this is one's closer to watercolor. What I mean by that is you can reactivate the design gouache with water. Once the acrylic gouache has dried, it's done. Now both of these need to be mixed with water. I recommend once you start getting into gouache, you learn the consistency that it should be. Gouache, neither. It's Gouache. But yeah, might need to zoom in? Okay. So, Turner acrylic gouache, Turner design gouache. Those two are the ones that I recommend. So, they're both the same company, Turner, Turner. And then it's either acryl, like acrylic, or design, like designer. And then gouache is just normal. Of course. They are a little bit pricey. I am going to be very blunt about that. But they are very worth it. Dude, that's really cool. Man, I love service dogs. Which is a good thing, because it's literally my job. Okay. Let's go back to gun observation. So service monkeys are not allowed in public locations. Only service dogs and service ponies are the only ones that have to be adjusted for that. At least in the States. The pony one is hilarious. Yes, there are service ponies. They are not very common for obvious reasons. I would not be surprised if sooner or later they get removed. Service monkeys technically are a thing. Technically, any animal can be a service animal. That being said, not every animal has the right of a service animal in public. Only dogs and ponies legally in the US have that. Oh, you're really gonna enjoy Lake Wash then. Yeah, service cat, like, here's the thing. Any animal can be a service animal. The only thing is whether or not they have the rights to be in public. And you don't want to have a service animal that does not have the rights, because, like, that's gonna really hinder you if you truly need them. Service bears? Technically you could. You would not get any rights, but... You guys want service centers? So here's the thing, you cannot have a service animal for home defense. If it ever attacks another person or animal, it will be disqualified as one. There should be no hints of violence. So this is how I know you'll never be able, I know you're joking, but like, you can have a skunk as a pet, by the way. You can have a degland skunk. They're quite easy to get, to be honest. You want a service duck? Oh man. As someone who's adopted like 500 ducks at this point, I get it. Oh shit. Okay, let's bring this back. Of course, I forgot about the other side. You can barely see it, but of course it's gonna fuck me. Do you need a license or certificate to be a service trainer? Not exactly, but at the same time, no one's gonna hire you unless you have experience or know what you're doing. And I don't recommend doing it on your own. I recommend reaching out. The way I did it was through an apprenticeship. Every place is a little different. Not everyone requires it. I would be wary if they don't require any information of you being able to train a dog. Not only that, I don't recommend you just jumping into dog training unless you know what you're doing, because dogs can bite, and if you don't know how to read a dog's body language, even a chihuahua can render your hand useless. So know what you're doing or you will get maimed. talking about training dogs. It is a nice job if you want to become one. Do your research, learn how to train dogs first, commercially, before you go ahead. Judeo, welcome in! And then jump from there. And even then, it's not an easy job. I'm gonna be very blunt. I have multiple jobs for that reason. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Oh my god. If I remove this layer, it actually starts to look like a gun. Do you simp for Miss Christine? No. I know she's coming out. I mean, she's okay. But simp, no. Yeah. You cauterize the wound. And this is why, unless you know what you're doing, as someone who's nearly been bitten by a dog because she got too excited as a kid. Thankfully I was not. Know what you're doing before you jump into dog training. It seems like a wonderful job just straight through, but you have to remember people lie. They don't want to make their dog sound aggressive. They don't want their dog to be put down. Which I agree, I don't think a dog should be put down. Even if it has behavioral problems, you should figure out how to deal with it and like balance safety with it, which is not possible for every dog, but that's a different discussion. But unless you know what you're doing, you are putting yourself at risk. Which is why I highly recommend don't jump into it until you're prepared. Yeah, do your research. It sounds like a nice job, but get experience, do research, learn how to read dogs, learn about body language and the importance of it when it comes to dog training. There's different forms of dog training as well. I'm not going to tell you, I mean, there's one that I clearly like more. It can probably be pretty obvious if you know me at all. But learn all about that. There's many books. I have some. Do as much research as you can. Read scientific papers on different forms of dog training. I am not an author. I just also read a lot on regards to dog training, because it is literally my job. God damn it. That's your only reaction. I don't agree with a lot of his methods, so no, absolutely not. He's very controversial in the dog training world. Oh, I don't want to train military dogs. I'm happy training what I do now. I train service dogs for veterans who have disabilities, and it's a lot of fun. It's very rewarding. I'm happy where I'm at. No, so they're both different types of working dogs. Military dogs... Okay, so... Working dogs have a huge variety. I'm gonna take a break because either way I need to step back and see if I can continue or if I have to stop. But working dogs can be things like cattle dogs, where they actually go out into the field and like take care of cattle, make sure that they don't get lost. Guardian livestock dogs, which are there to scare away predators in the middle of the night. Whether it's bears, coyotes, what it is, so the livestock isn't killed or hurt. Then there is the entire situation of things like police dogs. Police dogs are trained to either sniff things out. They are there to obviously attack if they need to. They have a huge variety of working dogs within the police. You also have military dogs. They'll sniff out bombs or any of that. You have guard dogs. Guard dogs are there to do as what they say, guard and protect, and they are bite dogs. They will attack, and that's their main job. Malinois, for example, are excellent at this one. Service dogs are different in the sense that they don't attack. They're not supposed to sniff unless they're asked to for a reason. Their entire job is to fit the needs of somebody and help them live a relatively normal life. They are closer to like a wheelchair will make sure somebody who has little to no mobility be able to have independence. Dogs do the same thing. Service dogs are there if you're blind, for example. They will guide you around. If you have any balance issues, they do things called counterbalance, where they actually help support you, and they'll actually make sure that you're not having any issues walking around. There's seizures dogs that will sniff around and inform you if you're about to have a seizure, so that way if you are in that condition, you end up stopping and you get yourself in a position where you won't hurt yourself. Diabetic alert dogs, so that way if you need medication, so on and so forth. There's a lot. Yeah, they have actual jobs. There's a reason why if you hurt a service dog, it is as if you mess with somebody's wheelchair. It is as if you fucked up with someone's medicine. They are a medical device versus where other working dogs are not. It's a bunch, which is why, like, I don't do canine training as far as military goes. I do service dog training. I haven't done every type of service dog, but what I do specifically is I meet with the person, I figure out their needs. If I have to do more research and learn more, I go ahead and do that. And at the same time, basically work everything from training basic manners all the way to training them to specifically help with somebody. Your phone died? Damn. Well, welcome back. I haven't saved in a while. Let's save. Okay, good. I think I might stop in a little bit. I'm gonna go a bit further, but I'm starting to get tired. It has been 3 hours. Yeah, it's a lot of commitment. It's why I say it's not for everybody. It sounds like a great job where you're just playing with dogs all day, but it's not. Ah, hiccup. Punchy, if you do a short stream, I'll go for 5 hours. Do you want me to go for 5 hours? Yes? 3 hours is not a short stream. Oh my god. Decent length stream is sounds just as good. Yeah, there we go. Man, it's been a while since I've seen the dumb icon. It was everybody's favorite for a hot minute, and then now everyone ignores it. Dude, there will never be a 24-hour stream. "24-hour stream, my wife left me, let's go!" That's how a 24-hour stream would go. And then it's just like drinking. This is why it's good that I do not have a wife. No, I can't do a 24-hour stream because for my health, I have health problems. It is important that I maintain a routine. And I've always done things a Sin way, which is, we'll celebrate, but we'll celebrate. We'll just have fun. Like, it's casual. I'm down low. It's just, honestly, that'd be funny. You never said what the 24 hours should be. Yeah, I think a lot of people would unsubscribe if I did that. Make a celebration stream, doesn't show up. Have to apologize. Punchy, you are the joke. Wow, you're so mean! Oh my god. What the Why would somebody make guns? What the hell? What's the point of all these extra- Oh my god, okay. I'm done for now. I want to stop. I'll come back to it later. Arson, it will be finished eventually. I have no idea when. It will be finished eventually. Holy shit. Usually I'm able to finish the line art, but like, I'm not even halfway through. Oh my god. Okay, well, I'm gonna find a snack, maybe some alcohol. No, I'm not gonna find alcohol, but I'm gonna definitely find a snack. Yeah, no final words. We're leaving. Don't forget to work out. Have a good sleep. Have a great morning. I'm gonna enjoy my weekend. Bye bye.